I know your picture's amazing anyway. No matter what you use, you get great pictures.
Hi, Sri.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good
Yeah.
evening, everyone. And apologies for the mistake on the website. Thank you, Peter, for telling me. Yeah, we always start at 7:30. And so I was just getting ready yeah, thanks for the call to tell me that something else is going on here. Apologies for that.
No, it's fine. We're just chatting, so it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Always good.
Yeah.
And welcome back, both of you from Taiwan.
Yeah. And actually, we have a guest from Taiwan, Ted. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. He's the one brought us around is the northern part of the Taiwan. They go to the shoreline area. He is our guide.
Oh, welcome, Ted.
Yeah.
Glad you're
Ted.
able to join us.
Yeah.
Are you in the Bay Area now, or you're actually in Taiwan?
He's in Taiwan. Yeah.
He's in Taiwan. Okay.
Yeah,
Welcome.
Tia was our private tour guide.
Yes.
Fantastic. So
And
he's willing.
Yeah.
So
Very knowledgeable.
If we have time today, I can show you the birds that we saw out there.
Oh, absolutely. We have all the time you want, Jerry.
No, we have 1 hour. No, it's fine. Yeah.
No, actually, the meeting starts at 7:30.
Yeah.
The latest we have been in this meeting is about 10:15.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good group. They love birds. Yeah, they love birds. So it's not just 1 hour. Usually the discussions go on for a long time. And on the bring your photo day usually lasts about 2.5 hours easily.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I hope I have enough material to cover such a long time. Yeah.
Oh, I bet you have more than enough.
Oh no. Because you know what? I totally forgot about my presentation. And 3 days ago, you reminded me, okay, Jerry, you have a presentation.
Yeah.
I said, oh my God, yeah. I have nothing. Yeah. I basically have nothing. So
I don't.
Yeah. So
I don't believe a word.
No, really. Seriously, yeah, because I only have the regular stuff.
Yeah. What we will do, and because usually people, all the BABP folks usually join in like a couple of minutes before 7:30. I log in 10 minutes before just to make sure that if you have a question or if you have wanted to just run a demonstration or something like that, and make sure your slides are okay.
I think so, but
all good.
Can I share? Because it seems like you disabled the.
Yeah. So typically, give me 1 second. I will actually make you a co-host. That way, it's easy. Yeah. That way you can share.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to share now.
I should be able to share now. Yes. Let me share which screen? Whiteboard, iPhone pad, advanced file, basic. Select window or application that you want to share. I cannot share my computer.
Oh, you should be able to.
So do you see me?
I can see a computer screen. Like it says Zoom.
How about now?
I see a map.
You see a map?
And I see a flicker. Yeah.
You see my flicker now, right?
Yes.
Okay, you see my album now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You got your BABP May 2023 presentation.
Yes.
Perfect. If you don't mind clicking on one image and then seeing that things are moving okay.
Let me see. So I am going to. God, it's kind of slow, huh? How about this? You see it?
Yes.
Okay. So let me go back to the cover.
Yeah, this will be the first time we are doing through a website. So let's see how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah, typically people are doing through PowerPoint or Keynote. That's okay. This is good. You don't have any videos, do you?
No, I don't have video. No.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's gonna be very slow. I know that because my internet speed is not my Wi-Fi speed is not that fast. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I live in San Mateo, and the Wi-Fi speed is terrible here too.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Jerry. One thing I know, I usually ask everybody also. We record these sessions, and then from the presentation onwards, we will actually edit it, and then it goes onto the SCVAS website. I hope you're okay with that.
Okay. Yes, it's fine.
Yeah, we share it with everybody so they can, for people who are not able to join today, they can actually enjoy the photos later on.
Right. Yeah, that's totally fine.
Excellent.
So Folsom Lake is just at the end of a looping season right now. So if you guys want to go to see looping, that's the reason why I put these photos, at the beginning of the presentation, because it's quite beautiful, actually. So these photos just taken, using the iPhone. So if you got a real camera, you are going to be like, oh, it's
Oh, really?
yes. Yeah, this is taken by using iPhone 13. So wait until we wait until 7:30, right?
Yeah, just a couple more minutes.
Yeah, we will start on time.
Yes, absolutely. And then what I will also tell people is, we'll usually ask them to mute themselves and then wait for your presentation so that towards the end they can ask you questions or put it in the chat.
Okay.
And I usually monitor the chat, and if there's something they want to ask, and it's easy to connect with you.
Okay. I don't mind if people ask questions, during the presentation. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Okay, so if that works, then it's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't like to make it too official because
no. Yeah, this is learning and for fun. So
yeah, this is for fun because I believe a lot of people in the audience, they are my old buddies. So
of course, Jerry, you started us off here, so everybody knows you. There's no doubt.
No, don't say that. No.
No, definitely, we miss having you here, no doubt.
Actually, my very first BABP presentation, that was back to 12 years ago, 2011.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 2011. I still have that presentation in Flickr.
Oh my goodness.
Every presentation, I put that into a folder, into an album. So I still have that.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. If you have time, we can definitely go through that as well.
I look at the picture I took 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Much better than today.
What? I don't know.
Really, I'm not kidding you. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. Yeah.
Is it because you're mostly going out for birding now and not bird photos?
Yeah, I think because I'm more a birder now. So
Yeah, it makes a difference, right?
Yeah. Back then, I have to carry my 400.
Yeah.
400 2.8 Nikon FS. Do you know how heavy that lens is? That lens alone weighs 12 pounds.
Oh my God. Yeah, you need a caddy for that.
Yeah. So I carry that camera and the tripod, and the camera body is a D2X. Okay, so D2X is very heavy. Okay, and the camera lens is heavy, the tripod heavy, and also not just one camera, another camera for landscape, right?
Yeah.
So now you know I have a back problem. Okay. And also both my knees are very weak now. So you know the reason why.
Yeah.
Because of that.
It's incredible though, right? It keeps us healthy in many ways, but the weight of the cameras, but they're getting better now.
Yeah.
They're definitely getting better. So Jerry, I think we have good audience already joining us.
Okay.
Another, maybe 30 seconds, but I think we should be ready to go.
Okay. All right. So hold on a second. Give me 1 minute.
Absolutely.
My cat is outside. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So folks, as Jerry is just going to come back, I apologize for the mistake on the website. Thank you, Peter, for mentioning that. The website said 7 p.m. today, but actually the presentations and everything else actually does start at 7:30, which is what my email said. But thank you for catching that, and apologies for everybody who joined early. I'm really sorry about that one. And in the meantime, we'll just wait for Jerry to come back. And as always, if you have questions, he said he's okay if you want to ask him in the presentation, or if you just want to put it in the chat, and we can go through that at the end of the presentation as well, whatever works. But in the meantime, please go on mute, and we will start as soon as he's back putting the cat inside. All right. Welcome,
okay.
Jerry.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem at all. Yeah, I think it's we can start. And I am really honored. Jerry actually found time and agreed to give a presentation to BABP. He's definitely a very well-known figure here. A lot of us have actually learned from Jerry's tips and walks. Actually, he, if I'm not mistaken, Jerry, you started the Fremont birding, not just the Facebook page, but the walking tours here as well. For whoever has gone out with him, not just ethical, one of the most fantastic bird photographers and birders, and coach. Actually, I really enjoyed just listening to you in the field, and I'm sure there are lots of us who can say the same thing. So without further ado, Jerry, please take it away.
Oh, thank you, Sri. Yeah, it's very, very nice to see virtually see everybody here. Yeah, a lot of you, my old birding buddies. I really miss the birding in Bay Area. Since I moved here in 2021, so it's been 2 years. Yeah, since I moved here. I believe in the audience, a lot of people, you are more qualified than me to speak on this subject about, the Placer County birding. So, but I would just take it this time, because since I moved here, I think I take the first year off because since I just moved here, so a lot of things to handle. So I officially started birding again in 2022 last year. So last year I kind of did a Placer County big year. Well, not big year. I almost do the big year every year. But anyway, so last year I ended up with 233 species, which is number 3 in the county. Number 1, his name is Rampas. He is a really, really good birder. He been birding he been living here for like probably 30 years, and he started eBird about like 15 years ago. He's really good. Yeah, he's really, really good. So anyway, so today we are going to talk about several locations in Placer County, which I think consider as hot birding spots. So let's get started. Okay. So first of all, I want to show you some landscape shot because Placer County is big. It's about 1,500 square miles, which is more than twice of Alameda County. And it's about 100 square miles bigger than Santa Clara County. And it consists of rice field, the grassland, the lake, of course, the Folsom Lake and Tahoe Lake, Lake Tahoe, and also American River. That's in Placer County as well. And a lot of woodland and grassland. So the diversity of the bird habitats is rich for Placer County, but because it's too big, so it's hard to cover not that many places. So the first place I want to talk about is the Folsom Lake. So here are some landscape shots from Folsom Lake. These are all taken using my iPhone 13. So earlier, I just mentioned to the group, right now it's towards the end of a looping season in Folsom Lake. So if you guys have the chance to visit here now for, until the mid-May, you will still see this. Yeah. It's quite pretty. Okay, anyway. So Folsom Lake. So where there is water, there are birds, right? So the first birds I'm going to show you, mallards, the most common birds. But with this background and foreground, it looks pretty. Mallards, and believe it or not, rock wren is very common. So I was so happy when I come over here and find out rock wren are everywhere in Folsom Lake area. So I get to pick my background for rock wren, unlike when I live in Fremont. So the only place that I can find rock wren is either Coyote Hills or Mission Peak. Mission Peak probably guarantee you can find rock wren, but not Coyote Hills. Coyote Hills, you need to go hike up to the hilltop, the Red Hill Trail, or the quarry parking lot. The big rock there. That's where you can find rock wren. But in Folsom Lake, they are everywhere. So I can get really close shot of rock wren. And here is the Rufous crown sparrow, which is also quite common here. Here, this one is puffing up. Rock sparrows. Another common bird here. What's this? Pipit, right? Pipit, so this one, actually, I was laying down to get this shot. This one's quite handsome, right? Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Huh? Oh, this one. This one is partially, how do you pronounce that word? Louistic?
Oh, no idea.
Partially Louistic. Dark eye
leucistic.
Leucistic.
Leucistic. I still cannot.
Leucistic, yeah.
Leucistic.
Leucistic. Dark eye jungle. horn larks. So this spring, I spent quite a lot of time this spring trying to find the first county slatty back gull because it's never recorded here. Yeah, slatty back. So I tried to find, and of course I failed because it's not an easy goal to find. But I made that my mission to find the first county slatty back gull. And while I was looking for the gull, you know, just a whole bunch of probably more than 30 horn larks just flew passing by. Yeah. So this is the only shot I can get. But anyway, just give you some idea. Horn larks. Eared grebes. There are how many species of grapes in our forest land? We got ear grape, horn grape, western, Clark's, piebill. Okay, fine. I don't think we ever have a red-throated or red-breasted grape. I don't think we have that in the county. This is a red-breasted merganser. This one is actually a juvenile. This is immature female, I think. We got snowy plover here. That's kind of surprised me when I saw one. But it's not common. It's probably once or twice a year. A Lake Folsom Lake. It's very cute.
Yeah.
And the advantage here is you can get quite close to these shorebirds because they just wandering around the lake shore where the boat ramp is, you know. So actually there are quite a lot of people walking around, even dogs out, you know, not on the leash, walking around the shoreline. So these shorebirds, they actually got quite close to, you know, where people and even dogs. But you know, they don't stay long. It's probably just one day or even just a couple of hours event for this bird. They pretty much just stop by and continue on their migration. Semi-palmated. Yeah, so this one is a spotty sandpiper. This is kind of equivalent to Taiwan's common sandpiper. Pectoral sandpiper. This one's very pretty. The V shape. Yeah, the V shape. White edge on the back. Marble godwits. I got 2 last year. So these shorebirds probably, you know, it's very common for you guys in Bay Area, but it's quite rare. Oh, well, I shouldn't use the rare. It's not common. It's not common in Placer County. Yeah. So we only got to see it probably 2 or 3 times a year. That's all. And it's not like you see hundreds of them together. No, You only see like 2 or 3 of them at a time. Foster's turn. Caspian. Caspian is a worldwide species. Oh, this one. Who knows what this one is?
Yeah, no idea.
Who is? Yeah. Somebody?
It's a gull.
Some
No
type
idea.
of a gull. I don't know.
Lesser black-backed gull.
That is correct. Yes. This is a second cycle lesser black-backed gull. You guys should be envious about this one, should be jealous about this one, because in Placer County in Folsom Lake, we get to see lesser black-backed gull probably twice, 2 or 3 times a year.
Wow.
So I was so happy when I see this one, you know, because I am a nerd. So I admit, because I'm into gulls. So when I see this lesser black-backed gull, I was like, oh my God, jackpot. Yeah. See how pretty this gull is. Come on, guys,
Yeah,
admit it.
beautiful.
Yeah, you see the eye, red, right? It's so dark, even the second cycle. Look at that tail. Yeah. This one is gorgeous. Yeah, I love gulls.
Wow.
Sorry. Yeah, I just cannot help myself. And this one is glaucous green, which is considered is uncommon here in Folsom Lake, in Placer County. This one is also pretty. This one is Iceland gull, and to be exact, this is a Thayer's, and this is a pale dye Thayer's. Normally, Thayer's, Iceland, yeah, Thayer's. Normally, probably I would say, I don't know the percentage, but I think most of the Thayer's you see in Bay Area probably is kind of a dark eye, not pale dye. So pale dye is more uncommon. So this is adult winter Thayer's.
Jerry, why is it called
Yeah.
Icelandic gull?
They combine.
Hmm.
Iceland and Thayer's used to be 2 different species, but I think started 2 years ago, they combined it as 1 species.
I see.
Yeah. So the real Iceland gull actually is just like glaucous gull. The primary is all white, is white. There's no dark in the primary. And the back is also very pale. So the entire birds look just like the white gull, right?
Mm.
But they combine them together to become just Iceland gull, which I don't like it. But anyway, so this one is very similar to herring gull, right? Because you know the pale dye, you see this one, the big size. The big size is almost as thick, as big as a herring gull. But look at the tail. Yeah, look at the tail. Not the tail, I'm sorry. Look at the primary tips. The primary tips, you see so much white on primary tips. So that makes this an Iceland gull instead of a herring gull. California gull. So pretty, right? See the dark iris, the red iris, you know, the red, black, not so pretty. Yeah, California gull, very pretty. Greenbill. This one is second cycle. You can tell because there's not much white on the wing tips, the primary tips. Short-billed gull, aka mule gull. This one is first cycle. Mule gull is very is uncommon here. You probably see mule gull probably twice a year. That's it. Bonaparte. Oh, talking about Bonaparte's gull. Okay. Actually, last year, I also got a Sabine gull, which is quite exciting because Sabine gull is very, very rare here. Even in Bay Area, Sabine gull are also rare. I think I saw my Sabine gull in Bay Area in Santa Clara, the wastewater treatment plant. Carla, do you remember? Do you remember that bird? But anyway, yeah. So, and last year we all not Placer County. You know let me show you the map. So this is Placer County, right? Let me zoom in. So this is Folsom Lake here. You see the county line here? So this is Placer County on this side. This is El Dorado County. And the south here, this part, this is Sacramento County. So Folsom Lake actually, occupied by 3 counties. So last year, believe or not, they found a black-legged kittiwake. A kittiwake in Folsom Lake. And that bird was on both El Dorado County and Sacramento County, but never flew into Placer County. Yeah. So yeah, so we birders in Placer County is just like, just shaking our heads. Oh, damn bird. So that's the story. Black-legged kittiwake. That would be a lifer for me. Okay, next one. Okay, so we're done with the Folsom Lake. So now we are going to talk about the grassland and the rice fields. So as you can see from the map here, so this is Placer County, right? So Lincoln, Sheridan. So all this area, if I turn that into the satellite, you will see these are all rice fields, farmland and grassland and wetland. So if there is a farmland, rice field, or wetland, you are going to see a lot of waterfalls. So this is a part of the Central Valley, right? So during the winter time, you are going to see like tons of thousands and thousands of snow geese and great white fronted and tundra swan and sandhill crane in this area. So which going to so this is the grassland. Here, you are going to see something like this. So basically, the sky is covered with all kinds of geese and swans. And it's loud. It's very loud. something like this. This is actually quite far away. So in those areas, you can only bird from the road. You cannot step into the field because those are private lands. You are not allowed to step into those farmlands. So you can only, observe these birds from the road, which is quite distant because some of the area is like, like 500 yards, 400 yards away from you. Greater Five Frontier. Snow geese, regular and blue morph. Tundra swan. So I learned my lesson here. So if you look at the book, the Tundra swan, their description is, okay, they got the yellow lure. But you know what? All these are Tundra swan, not trumpeter swan. This one, you see, you don't see any yellow, right? You don't see any yellow, but it's still a Tundra swan because, the shape of the beak connect with the forehead. It needs to be a V, a very deep V shape to be a trumpeter swan. Here, this one is called Buick's swan, which is a subspecies of tundra swan. And this is the first county record. So I found this one last year. This is the first county record. So you see extended yellow on the forehead, yes, on the forehead, on the lower. So this make it as the subspecies of the tundra swan. We got a blue morph as snow goose here. Bewick's, just like Bewick's red. So it's called Bewick's swan. Question?
Jerry, just one curiosity for me. The rice fields, like you said,
Yes.
in winter, do they grow anything? Why do these? Okay, so these just
yeah, they don't grow anything. So they basically just flood. They flood the. Actually, they don't even need to flood the field because winter time is the raining time, right? Okay. So the winter time they just leave the land there. They will plow the land sometimes.
Okay. But they leave it for the birds to come in.
They leave it purposely for the birds. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
This is normal. So I know people they see this ibis. It's like, oh my God, so many, right? So actually, it's easily to see like hundreds of them in just a couple of hours. Yeah.
Beautiful.
The real challenge is to find the glossy ibis among hundreds of white-faced ibis. We got one 3 years ago. I think I haven't moved here. Yeah. Actually, I moved here already. I haven't started birding here. I haven't started birding here. But they got glossy. Yeah. Thank you, Grant. Pheasant. Commonly seen here. This one's male. Female. Female so pretty. Yeah. Look at the pattern. Oh. Long-billed outreachers. So over here, if you find a short-billed outreacher, that's a really big deal. Okay, because over here, this one look, even though the beak looks so short, but this one is still a long-billed outreacher. This one is probably just a male. This one is also a male. This one is female. So in outreacher, the female. In shorebirds, the female, they have longer bill. Yeah. Long bill in breeding plumage. This one I took this one just about a week ago. So you can easily tell this one is a long-billed outreacher. You don't even need to look at the beak. You don't even need to look at anything else. Just look at this area. So much more pattern than the short-billed outreacher over here. And I believe they also have more dark in the center of the feather compared with the short-billed outreacher. Bald eagle. This one is probably a second year. Somebody correct me if I am wrong. So we got bald eagle is not rare here. So there was one time I was looking for a short-eared owl, and I stayed in the field for probably less than an hour, and it's towards the dusk, towards dusk time. The time is it's almost sunset, and within 30 minutes, I counted 7 bald eagle flew by me. 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a
And
good sign the population is increasing.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah.
Yep.
And Folsom Lake, occasionally, not occasionally, often people they see bald eagle there. Yeah, so bald eagle population in Placer County, I think it's quite healthy. Yeah. Ferruginous, line moth. This one's probably juvenile. Red tail. Rufous moth. Chocolate carp. Swanson's, dark moth. Swanson's light moth. We got a lot of Swanson's hawk here. Probably as many as red-tailed hawk because of those rice field. Yeah. So when they just plot the field, you are going to see a lot of Swanson's hawk. Kestrel. What's the meadowlark? I think I used a Sony 7R3 for this shot. That's why it's so sharp. Blue grosbeak. Just like in Bay Area, this bird is not common here. But they go to the same place every year. So I know where to find this bird.
A spring bird, Jerry? Is this a spring bird or during fall?
They arrive probably in mid-April and stay until, I think they stay until mid-June. They come here to breed. They come here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they come here to breed. Another one. Very cute. Very big head. Oh, this one. Who knows what this is? I know it's small, but you can tell. This is Northern Shrike. This is a third county record.
Wow.
Yeah, Northern Shrike. So this bird, in anywhere else, if it's in Bay Area, probably there will be like at least like 20, 30 people go find this bird, right? But in Placer County, only 3 go find this bird. And only me and another Ron Posse, only 2 of us actually, saw this bird and got a picture. Northern Shrike. Oh, black-throated sparrow. This one's so handsome, right?
Beautiful.
Black-throated in Bay Area, where you can find black-throated sparrow. Mitchell Canyon. Mitchell Canyon, that's a black-chin or black-throated.
They're currently up on the Santa Clara County, Santa Cruz County line up on Summit Road.
Okay. Oh, Summit Road. Okay.
I heard the other bird, but I was a little too late in the morning to get the black-throated sparrow, but I plan to go back because I am doing a county year. Yeah.
Yeah, I was so happy to get this one. Black-throated. Oh, bank swallow. That was also one of my target birds when I started birding in Placer County. And there's only one place, well, actually 2 places that you can see this bird. And I was so lucky. I saw this bird and I got a couple shots of it. They have nesting site on the, where? Let me show you. In Sheridan, in this area, it's almost a border, the county line. In this area, they nest here every year. They come back to nest here every year, but it's very, very difficult to see because they're not all. So the only, as I mentioned earlier, the only thing that you can bird in this area is, on the roadside. So you need to wait the bird actually flew across the road to be able to see it or even take a picture of it, right? So I have to wait there for like almost 2 hours and finally, got it.
Wow.
Bank swallow. It's actually carrying some mud or something, nesting material. I don't know if you can tell or not, but yeah, it's.
Yeah.
And they don't fly like regular swallow, no. They fly irregularly, they don't fly like more like bats. They fly more like bats, yeah. Oh, these are just some regular birds, but it's I think it's a very cool shot. Yeah, house sparrow, you got brown-headed cowbird, you got what else? White crown sparrow. Yeah. This is not an easy shot. Yeah.
Oh no.
Gray-tailed grackle. The number is increasing, which is not a good sign. Just like elsewhere, because they are an invaded species, but they are pretty, and they are loud. They are very loud, and they have a lot of personality. Great tail, Greg. Oh, Western kingbird. So the other day, I was driving around the rice field and, you know, try to find as many species as I can. And within an hour drive for 7 miles, I counted 16 Western kingbirds.
Oh,
And just 7-mile road, you know, so less than an hour, right? So I was slowly driving around and 17 Western kingbirds. So they nest here. So in the, you know, the open woodland, or if there is a tree, is especially oak in the rice field area, you are going to find like, I don't know how many Western kingbird nests in there. They are abandoned here. Yeah, a lot of them. And tricolor blackbirds. So, you know, in farmland, you often find the blackbird species and the kingbirds, and you will see something like this, right? So this is a red-winged blackbird riding a red-tailed hawk, a red-shouldered hawk, right? You will see this. And you will also see this. So this is a kingbird pulling the feather from the neck of a common raven. And other birds is behind it, chasing this raven.
wow.
And we got American pigeon too. So those farmland, they also have some marsh and also wetland. So pied-billed grebe, hooded merganser, quite common here. Wood duck. Common mergansers. The baby is so cute. So sometimes a female will, you know, they will lead like 20, even 30. How many? I think Vicky Robinson, she took a picture of a female merganser leading 19 or 21 baby mergansers.
Oh my goodness.
But you know, the female, they lay eggs. Multiple female, they lay eggs they take care of a multiple family, not just one. So yeah. So this is the American region and Eurasian region. Touch their rear together. Who want to guess what this is? Anyone?
No.
This
Pied-billed
is,
grebe.
huh? Somebody say something.
I said pied-billed grebe.
No. It's not pied-billed grebe. This is a wild turkey baby.
Wow.
He can fly already. This baby turkey is flying across a creek. Yeah. Amazing, right? So small, right? So cute. It's actually small. Yeah, it's small. It's less than my palm, I think. Yeah. It can already fly. And here, the beaver. Beaver is quite common. So if anywhere you see a small park with water, with a pond, with a small lake, or some marshy area, you will find a beaver. I don't remember why they bring the beavers in, because I remember that they used to, drop the beaver from the air to some area to do something. I forgot. I need to find that article to read that again. It's quite interesting. So any local park, if you find water, you will see beaver and river otter and mink. There you go. Here's mink. Northern flicker, female. So pretty. California thrasher. Downy woodpecker. Okay. Ampit. What's this one? Quiz.
He has
Hammond's. Hammond's flycatcher.
he has very long primary
Long
extensions.
So long, you see. This one is so long because they can even cross together and still you can see. Yeah, so this one is a Hammond's. So you see the old dark lower mandible, right? All dark here, and gray throat, gray nape, gray head, and the long primary projection make this one Hammond flycatcher. And this one, very similar to Hammond, but it's not Hammond. So you see the lower mandible is orange, right? And the primary projection is not as long as the previous one. It starts from here to here. So this one is a dusky flycatcher. Yeah, we got quite a lot of MP flycatchers. Quite a lot. Actually, the Hammond's flycatcher, we got more Hammond's flycatcher than Pacific slope flycatcher, I think, because I have seen so many Hammond's flycatcher, probably like more than 10 Hammond's flycatcher, and I only saw like 5 or 6 Pacific slope flycatcher. This one is a gray flycatcher. So you can tell from, the very large and all orange lower mandible and white throat, and overall very pale grayish body. So this one, and short primary projection here. So this one is a gray flycatcher. And this one is olive sided, of course, so dark. Yeah, and the vest here. Orange crown warbler. Townsend's warbler. Wilson's. This one has not so dark. So this one probably is, this one is a first year. I think this one is a first year female. This one, this photo was taken last October, I believe, yeah, at Folsom Lake. Black-throated gray. We got many black-throated gray warblers here. McGillivrays. Not so uncommon here, but still very difficult to take pictures because they always hide deep in the bush. Very, very hard to see them. Patton's vireo. Warbling vireo. Casson's vireo. Lincoln sparrow. Sun sparrow. I think that over here, I think we have a different subspecies than those you see in Bay Area. So Bay Area, now we have Alameda sun sparrow, which is kind of yellowish on the yellowish on the front, and also some yellow on the face. Over here, I don't know what the subspecies is, but I think it's different from Bay Area. Fox sparrow, sooty, spotty toy, Hermes thrush. Not so common. Calliope, black chin. This one. This one is Rufus and Calliope hybrid. And this is 3rd California and 6th North America record. And I got this one in Roseville, in the local park on Linda Creek open space. And the ID is confirmed by Sherry. She is the expert in hummingbird. This one is so cool. Yeah.
Jerry,
Yes.
why do you say this is a Rufus and not an Allen's?
No, because the not habitat, the region, the area here, we don't have Allen. We don't have Allen's hummingbird here.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, we have a Rufus hummingbird. I don't think we have Allen's hummingbird. Not the entire county. I don't think we have Allen's hummingbird records here.
Wow.
Either. Yeah. You know, when I first saw this hummingbird, I thought it's a kind of a hybrid with broad wing hummingbird. Because the color of the gorge here resemble to the broad wing. But then I realized, no, it's not broad wing because the structure and the back and the tail, you know, doesn't match the broad wing. And then I realized it's a hybrid. Yeah, this one is so cool. Yeah, so this one was taken last April. So I went back this year 3 times. I went back this 3 times this year. I didn't find this bird. So it probably didn't come back this year. House wren, Western bluebird. Okay. So now this is open woodland. See, looping everywhere. Oak tree. So you will see Akron woodpecker for sure. Ash-throated flycatcher. Western tanager. Chipping sparrow. Okay, so we quickly go to the river. This is American River. So across the river, the other side, this is El Dorado County. And this side is Placer County. So in this area, you can find canyon rat. So if it's on that side, you cannot count even you see the bird, you cannot count it as in Placer County. You have to wait until the bird fly over across the river to this side, and you can count it. I know a birder. He saw the bird on the other side. He waited for 30 minutes. The bird finally flew over to the Placer County side. So he waited there for 30 minutes just for that bird. This is also American River. This is, so you guys all know about the mosquito wildfire last year, right? So this is in that area. This is the upper stream of American River. So this is where I got my first county American dipper over here. I think this area now is open up. And they closed the road, the Mosquito Ridge Road. They closed that road until further notice. So no birding in that area this year. Canyon wren. Raven, very handsome. Fantail pigeon, yellow warbler, Nashville warbler. We have a lot of Nashville warbler here.
Oh, do they breed in Placer County?
Yes, they breed in Placer County. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So 2 weeks ago, I went up to where? Let me show you. Oh, Eber Hotspot. I went up to Forest Hill, China here. Obama skin, no, not here. Hold on. I think around this area here. China Wall, OHV. Anyway, I think it's around this area here. I went here and I think I got more than 10 Nashville warbler.
Wow.
Yeah, Nashville warbler here is easy bird. Yeah. Yellow-breasted chat. Also quite easy here. So I went to a place called, let me see if I can find it. Placer County Big Tree Grove here. Okay. Mosquito Ridge, oh no, Grove. I think it's around around this area, Craving Road loop. I think it's around this area here. I think I counted 4 or 5 yellow-breasted chat that day.
Wow.
Yeah, yellow-breasted chat. This one is taken at Folsom Lake. So according to other veteran birders, this one come back for the past like 3 or 4 years. Yellow-breasted chat. This is pretty, right? Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you see the snow here. I took this picture in May last year. We still have snow on the mountain. So this place is called Lake Forest area. So this is you see that rufous shoulder. So this make it a Vesper sparrow. So Judy and Ray, you find a Vesper sparrow in Coyote Hills during the winter time, which is quite uncommon. And congratulations, yeah, that's a great find. Vesper sparrow. I remember it took me about like 7 or 8 years after I started birding to finally get my first Vesper sparrow in Coyote Hills. I was so happy. And over here, this place, there's a place called Marty's Creek Lake, just off I-80 before you get to the Tahoe. Of I-80, Marty's Creek. Let me show you what that is. Here. This is Marty's Valley. Hold on, let me. Here. Marty's Creek, right? Let me use a satellite. So as you can see here, this is like an open meadow area, right? Open grassland meadow area just south of this Marty's Creek Lake. This is a breeding site for both Vesper sparrow and brewer's sparrow. And there are so many there. So this one is a brewer sparrow, and this one is Vesper sparrow. There are many of them there. And also green-tailed toy. And mountain bluebird, all in that area, this area here. Chestnut badge chickadee. It's uncommon here. So only certain area you can find chestnut badge chickadee. Yeah. So I miss this bird so much. It's a yardbird in Bay Area, but now over here. Golden crown kinglet. You can, most of the time you can hear them, but you cannot see them because they always hop high up, you know, in those the pine trees. Yeah. Mountain chickadee. Caston's finch. pine siskin. Evening grosbeak. Red-breasted nuthatch. You need to go to a certain altitude. I think above 3,000. Above 3,000 feet to be able to see this bird in Placer County. Lower in that area, you can only find white-breasted nuthatch. Pygmy nuthatch. Oh, who knows this one? This one is the northern goshawk. How do you tell? First of all, hear this. This eyebrow here, extended eyebrow, supercilium, they call it. And also look at how dark the streak is and extended. This one actually not extended much. If you take a look at the, the field guide, you will say, okay, the streak, the spots extended all the way down to the under tail covers, right? But you can tell this one, the streak, the spots so solid, and this long eyebrow make it a northern goshawk. This is my life. I've never seen one before.
That's a good bird. It looks like a juvenile, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a juvenile. Yes, it's a juvenile.
Excellent.
And where did I see this bird? I think I see this bird. Tahoe Point. Not Tahoe City. I think it's this road, street. It's called Black Hawk. Black Hawk Canyon. So this is county line here, I believe. This is county line. And it's on this road here, I think. But anyway, this area here, a lot of good Sierra Mountain birds. So over here, you can see northern goshawk. You can see evening grosbeak, the black-backed woodpecker, Williamson's sapsucker. Black-back, by the way, that will be my life. I've never seen one before. So that will be one of my missions this year, to see a black-backed woodpecker. Williamson sapsucker, I don't have that one in Placer County. I had that one in El Dorado County. And I know Alameda County, you guys so lucky, you got one at Claremont this year. And that one is so pretty. Okay, let's continue on. Clark's nutcracker. So all these are high altitude birds. Yeah. Northern flicker is quite common. This one I just think it's so pretty. I included white-headed woodpecker. It's quite common in Lake Tahoe area. Another pine siskin. Sooty grouse. This one's female, I think. This is so funny. This pattern is very funny. This bird was so quiet. I didn't even know it's about me, It just stays so quiet. Thompson Salter. This one is juvenile. You can still see the spots. This one took me about like almost an hour to find it, to find one. Normally in that area, in the area I just showed you, this area here, it should be quite easy to find Thompson solitaire, but not that day. It took me about an hour to finally see one. American Dipper. This is the best shot, very high ISO. But anyway, I want to get something like this. I took this one. This is not Placer County. This one is El Dorado County. This is I took this one in Lily Pond. I don't know if you know Lily Pond. The Fallen Leaves Lake area. It's in South Lake Tahoe City. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the Yabra a little bit. So this basically is where I'm sitting right now. So you can see, okay, I have all kinds of hummingbird feeder and bird feeder outside. So this morning I got at least 7 black-headed grosbeak come to my feeder, and down there at least 3 pairs of California quails. So since I'm moving here in 2021, so up to today, I got 78 species of birds that I have seen or heard from my yard. As you can tell, my area here is wide open. We don't have fence. So this is my patio room and also my office. So as you can tell, I am not really working.
The best way to work, Jerry.
That's way to work. Yeah. So you see the camera here, the binoculars here, and the bird feeder outside. So there you go. So I can get this black-headed grosbeak. So this one will be the first spring male, I think. This is a male, but not mature yet. And we got the Cooper's hawk, also a juvenile. We got Bullock's Oriole, the bright male. Sapsucker, this is last winter. It's a yabber. Okay. So we got white-breasted, nuthatch. Got chipping sparrow. Western bluebird. House finch. And this is a sweet gum tree. Carla, right? This is sweet gum. You told me that. You told me this tree. And of course, yeah, California quail. Golden crown sparrow. And Otis mouse. And the last one. Oh no, not last one. Okay. Sorry. Yellow round warbler. This is the last one. These are sandhill crabs circling above my house in early April. So basically, in early April, hold on, early April or March? No, early March, I'm sorry, early March. So in early March, I got to see this every year. It's cool, right? So
Definitely making us jealous, Jerry.
yeah. So that's for the Placer County bird section. Any questions?
Beautiful. What kind of hummingbirds do you get in your backyard?
What kind of hummingbirds we got here? Right now it's Anna's and black chin.
Wow.
I haven't got any Rufus yet. Calliope is a possibility. Is possible. I think last year I got one Calliope come to my feeder. It's a female last year.
Incredible. So there are a couple of comments. Vivek is saying beautiful. Heather says incredible photos. Thank you very much for sharing. And yeah, Leah says, what camera hardware are you using?
What camera I'm using right now? I'm using I'm using two cameras setup. So the first setup is Nikon D7500 plus a 300 f4 AFD, which is very old lens. That lens is from the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. And that lens has no VR, no vibration reduction. And the camera's D7500, I believe that camera came out in 2017 or 2016. I don't remember. Peter probably remember that. Yeah, it's not a very powerful setup because I need it to be light. I need it to be robust. I need it to be, fast. So that's the reason why I choose that setup, because instead of taking really good picture, I just want to take picture as a document. That's all. So I totally changed my mindset from 10 years ago. 10 years ago, my mindset is I have to get a perfect picture. But now, if I can see a bird, that's rare, and I got a okay picture, I will be happy. Sometimes I don't even I feel happy if I only see the bird. I feel happy. I don't necessarily need to get a picture. Yeah, so I changed my mindset. Yeah, so and the other setup is Sony 7R3 with a 200 to 600 zoom lens, and that's my serious camera setup right now for serious picture. Serious picture meaning I need a lot of details. So I will use that camera for my goals, okay? Because for goal, I need to see the detail to be able to tell what the goal is. So I will use that camera for galling.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Leah is also asking, will you ever go mirrorless? So the Sony is probably mirrorless, right?
Yeah, so Sony 7R3, that's a mirrorless.
Yeah.
But again, because I think all mirrorless camera, the battery life is very short. You can probably take less than 500 shots, and you will need to change batteries, right?
Yeah.
So to go out and take a lot of pictures, for me, especially for galling, right? So for gauze, you need to take a lot of pictures to be able to study the details. So I have to carry like 2 or 3 batteries with me for every single outing for galling, just because the battery life is short, right? So, so hopefully they will find a way to, to increase the lifespan of the mirrorless camera battery.
Yep.
So, yeah. And hold on a
Very
second.
cool.
Where is it? Where's Taiwan? I want to go. Hold on. Let me see. Where is my cherry? Okay. Let me find. I want to talk about. If I think I still have some time. I can talk about the bird in Taiwan. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. It's getting slow, huh? Hold on, let me stop sharing for now. Okay, so hold on a second now. Let me come over here. Let me open. Okay, I got it. Let me share again. Here. Okay. I want to show you guys this. Because on the website, I mentioned to Sari, I'm going to talk about the birds in Taiwan a little bit. I think I have like 10, 15 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So let's get started. So Ted Chen is here. Ted Chen is in the audience. He is a gentleman who is kind enough and who took me and Peter Shen to bird in the a place called Shichugang in Taiwan. So Shichugang actually is a very, very famous birding area in northwestern shoreline of Taiwan. So this is Taiwan map on eBird. So as you can tell, Taiwan is 14,000 square miles, which is about 1/11 of California. Okay, 1/11 of California. So 14,000 square miles. And Taiwan has more than 650 species of birds.
Wow.
Okay. So as you can tell from the eBird, the entire Taiwan island is almost covered with yellow, at least yellow, or orange, or red. So you can tell the species observed here. So, so as you can tell, what's the density of a bird species in Taiwan? Almost everywhere, right? So if you go just visit any place in Taiwan, you are guaranteed to see a lot of birds. Okay, so you can see here, this is a species observed. So any yellow is at least 100 to 200, right? So you see the entire Taiwan island here. So it's amazing. So when you bird in Taiwan, you have a freedom of you don't need to worry about you are going to get robbed, even you carry really expensive equipment. Yeah, and the food is excellent, and the traffic, the communication, the commute is easy and and cheap. I shouldn't say cheap. Actually, it's very, very low cost, and the food is good. The people are friendly, and you got a lot of places. You can just go to any city park. You will find a lot of birds. Okay, so basically that's. Shoot, I lost it again. How do I get here? So this time I went back to Taiwan for 2 weeks. And of course, it's not a trip for birding. It's, I haven't been back for 4 years. So basically the whole purpose to go back, the main purpose to go back is to visit friends and family and to catch up with them. But of course, I spent some time birding, that's for sure. And during my 14 days in Taiwan, I probably go out I went out birding 4 or 5 times, actually more than that. Okay, over here, here's my eBird reports. Okay, so let's get started. So this one caused a lot of stirs last year, right? In Santa Clara County, Oriental turtle dove. So this is actually quite common in Taiwan. So you can even see this dove on the street. Yeah, this is just like our mourning dove in Taiwan. And by the way, is that dove still there in Santa Clara County?
I
No,
don't know. I don't think
It's
so.
no longer there. And this one is a black bauble. It's quite interesting. Yellow beak and yellow feet. I mean, red beak and red feet. They have a lot of different calls. White-breasted waterhen. This is kind of like our Sora, our Virginia rail, those kind of, yeah. More like our Sora. No, actually the beak is much longer than Sora. But anyway, you see how big the feet is? The feet are. Eurasian coot. No red spot. I don't remember how Hawaiian coot, they have a red spot or not. I think they have a red spot. Hawaiian coot also have a red spot. Taiwan symmetry babbler. This one is not easy to photograph. Swanhorse white-eye. This used to call Japanese white-eye. And you can find this bird in Hawaii, even in Southern California. I think I saw a report from Coyote Hill. They got one there, right? This year. Somebody reported a Swanhorse white-eye in Alameda County.
Yeah, I think this year they saw some. I don't remember where, but in East Bay.
Yeah, in East Bay, yes.
Yep.
I think it's in Alameda County. Yeah. Black-necked symmetry babbler. This one is a lifer for me. And according to other birders, it's not easy to see this one in the open. And I got this bird so close to me, probably less than 10 feet away from me. I cannot get a picture of the whole bird.
Wow.
Yeah. And this one is Taiwan endemic species. You can only see this bird in Taiwan.
Beautiful colors.
Yeah. Taiwan barbet. Taiwan barbet. This is also Taiwan endemic. They call this one five-colored bird. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5-colored bird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have an 8-colored bird also, which I haven't seen yet. So this one is a 5-colored. And there is another one called 8-colored. Little egret. This is different from our snowy egret because you don't see the, how do you call that? The feather on the crown, the crest on the crown. This is in breeding plumage, so you can see the pink, also purplish lower. I think the snowy egret, The lure also turn what color? I don't remember.
Green.
Green. That's a gray egret.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but snowy egret, I don't remember. It turned. I think it's a kind of a maroon color, kind of orange color for snowy egret. And this is a yellow broad warbler. Any of this, if it flew over to North America, it would be it would be a chaos. I think we got I forgot which warbler we got last year. Willow. Is that willow warbler or something like that?
Yeah, we had a willow warbler in the North Bay.
In the North Bay.
Yeah, but I think we also had a yellow brow warbler that showed up in LA.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, even in Taiwan, yellow broad warbler is not that common. Ted, correct me if I'm wrong. Ted Chen, correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't think yellow broad warbler, they show up in Taiwan during the winter time, but it's not that common. And I think I saw 2 of them in this place, Dan Forest Park in Taipei that day. And they are singing, obviously. Common kingfisher. They are quite common. And they are small. Yeah. Common moorhen, this is equivalent to our not the exact same species, but just like our common gelding. Oh, cattle egrets. I have never seen one this plumage in America. I didn't enhance the color. This is the real color, just like that. Look at the bill. 3 colors: yellow, orange, and then purple. So pretty. Architect warbler. Oriental magpie robin. This one is male, eating a caterpillar. Gray wagtail. Peter and I, we saw probably 3 or 4 white wagtail. That many, Peter? How many white wagtail we saw? Probably 2, not 3 or 4. 2.
We saw a few.
A few, right? Yeah.
This one white wagtail in Coyote Hills now.
Yeah, the white, found by Alex Henry. Yeah. I wish I were there. Yeah. Maroon War Oriole.
Wow.
This one doesn't look like a real bird, right? It's like a toy. Yeah. This doesn't look like a real bird. This one is Taiwan endemic subspecies. This one, this kind of pattern, black head and red body and black wing. So this subspecies you can only find in Taiwan. Javan minor. This is an invasive species. According to the name, you can tell, right? Javan. I just find this picture interesting because kind of like jump across the double yellow line. Yeah, so. Oh, Oriental skylark. Very, very plain looking, but this crest here is so cool. And their breathing behavior just so interesting. They will hover, they hover in the midair and calling, singing, actually not calling, singing in the midair. Very, very cool bird. Brown stripe, I think I remember probably 5 or 6 years ago, there is one found in Northern California. Brown stripe, if I remember correctly. And this is a very commonly seen bird in Taiwan. Science bubble. This is also Taiwan endemic. Actually, only in southern east of Taiwan, in Hualien, Taitung. Yeah. Stein bubble. Common snipe. Almost identical to our Wilson snipe. Yeah. This is a lucky shot. And in Taiwan, I think that the way to tell the snipe in fly is based on how much you can see the feet. How much you can see the feet, you know, behind the tail. This one you can only see a little bit, so that make it a common snipe. And the other two species, one is way much more feet that you can see, and the other one is totally, you cannot see the feet at all. Blue rock thrush. This one is the first year male. The adult male will be blue. It's all blue here and rufous on the chest. This bird is so pretty. There are so many different kinds of thrushes in Taiwan, so many different kinds. And they are all very pretty. So unlike in North America, we only got, only the various thrush is very colorful, right? The other 5 or 6 species is basically all brown. Make it very difficult to identify. But in Taiwan, you can just tell by the color, and you can tell, okay, what kind of the thrush that is. Spot-billed duck. Very pretty, very cute. Common green shank. This is kind of similar to our greater yellow legs, but as you can tell, the beak color and also the thickness is different. And the leg color, of course, is also different, which you cannot see from this picture. So according to the name, you can tell their legs are greenish. Oh, this is called Siberian stonechat. This is a female. This one is uncommon in Taiwan during the winter time. I was lucky to get this one. Manchurian bush warbler. I don't think this one, we probably have some North American breakers here. I don't remember, I need to check, but I think so. Durian red star. We saw so many that day. That's the same plover. This one is in breeding plumage. Perennial. Yes, I think that pronounced perennial. Yeah. This bird is kind of hysteria. It's keep jumping around. Yeah, it's very difficult to follow her actually. Yeah. Pacific golden plover. This one everybody should be quite familiar with. This one is a female. Downlings. So Taiwan, they have downlings. Yeah. Kentish plover. This one is in breeding plumage. Yeah, so you can see the rufous color here. Black-faced bunting. This one is a female, I believe, or first, maybe it's an immature male. I can't tell. But anyway, you know how it gets its net. Black-faced. White-eared sepia. This is Taiwan endemic. These are mountain species. 大雪山. This place is a national park. Yeah, it's a national park. So this is a must-go place for birding if you go visit Taiwan. And it's about an hour drive from Taichung, which is the central, the biggest city in central Taiwan. It's about an hour drive from the city of Taichung. The entire 大雪山, the road is Judy and Ray, I think it's a 50 kilometer, right? I think it's a 50 kilometer to the top of not the top. But anyway, on that road there are several spots that you can stop, park your car, and go birding. So different elevation, different altitude, elevation of the road, you can find different species of birds. Taiwan Yuhina, Taiwan Yuhina. This is also Taiwan endemic species. It's a very handsome, very cute bird. Color finchbill, and you can tell why it gets its name. The color, the white color, and the bill is just like finch. Crested goshawk with the lizard. This one is adult. So you can tell by the solid gray ear patch here, and also here extended with a rufous color, heavily streaked. under. Plumbeous water red star. This is very pretty bird, very difficult to photograph. Large-billed crow, small like a raven. It's actually a raven. Diamond-shaped tail. Now you got the feather on the beak and also the throat. Crested honey buzzard. This is a lifer for me. Spotted nutcracker. This one's a cute one. Black-throated bush-tit. Very, very common name. Black-throated bush-tit. So somebody complained you should have a more cute name other than black-throated bush-tit. Because this one is cute. There you go. Mikado pheasant. This one is a female. Yeah, this is Taiwan endemic. This is one of my target bird when I visit Daxueshan this year, and I was lucky I got it. Even though it's not a male, but female will be still pretty. And this one's a Swanhorse pheasant. This one is male. This is also Taiwan endemic. Male, and this one is male. This one is female. Taiwan partridge. This is also endemic. And it's a lifer for me as well. Little grape. I think they have this in Texas. Is that right? Oriental magpie robin. This one is female. The male is black. Female is gray. Black-necked monarch. It's very cute. And see, this beak here is actually bluish. So this is not false color. This is real color. So the entire bird is bluish, but different layers of blue. It's a very cool bird. Yeah. Malayan night heron. This is also invaded species. Another crested goshawk. Priming. This one is juvenile. So you can tell the face is not solid gray. Okay, that's it.
Wow. What a collection, Jerry.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
Yeah, actually speechless in terms of, how many good photos also you get.
how many good photos I get? Oh,
I'm
Now-
just saying I'm speechless in how many you got already.
I got many photos, but only probably 20-30% of them are real, are good pictures. So if you're interested, I have a Flickr folder just for birds of Taiwan, and there are 270 photos in there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, And this link here will tell you more things about Taiwan's bird, even though it's old, it's from 2001, but you can take a look at this article.
Yep.
Yeah. And these are just my eBird checklist. If you are interested, you can just, go to any of this to see what kind of birds I see over there.
What would you recommend in terms of timing if people want to visit Taiwan any time of the year?
Actually, winter time will be better. So winter time meaning I would say from November to late April.
Okay.
Yeah. Ted, you can correct me if I am wrong. Or Judy or Ray, you can correct me if I am wrong. But I think during the winter time is a better time to go there.
In terms of comfort, I would say.
Yeah, more comfort.
Summer.
Yeah, because
hot.
summer's really hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I don't see any questions. Lots of people thanking you for the presentation and the beautiful bird photos.
Oh, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Actually, yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, this is fantastic. No, we are so happy you were able to make it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did have a question.
Yeah, your question? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thanks for the presentation and thanks for your time. My question was, is Placer County also good for short-eared owls and burrowing owls?
Short-eared owl, yes, but you need to wait, So any owl, you have to wait. Burrowing owl, not so much because it's all in the, it's all in the protected area, which even the bird cannot access. Okay, and for other owls like northern pygmy owl, northern saw-whet owl, long-eared owl, those will be the frost hill. Let me. Where's Forest Hill? Hold on, let me.
Oh, Forest Hill?
Yeah, Forest Hill. Forest Hill. Along the Mosquito Ridge Road. But Mosquito Ridge Road is closed because of the big fire last year. Okay, so we really don't know what kind of damage the wildfire has caused in that area. And 2 weeks ago, I just went there and the road is totally blocked. You cannot go in. And from the outside, it looked pretty bad. Okay. So unfortunately, yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
And for greyhound owl, it's almost everywhere. I can hear greyhound owl outside my house.
Yeah, those I don't have a problem finding.
Yeah, those, yeah. But basically, outing in Placer County is not as easy as other counties, and not so popular in Placer County as well, because they are all protected. And
Okay.
even from eBird, you cannot tell where you can find owls. Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry, there's some places in Placer County, especially as you go down Mosquito Ridge Road, where you can even find California spotted owl.
Yes,
I got my lifer. I got my lifer California spotted owl in a place in Mosquito Ridge Road. I also got flammulated owls.
Right, flammulated owls. Yes, in probably in Big Tree Grove area. Big Tree Grove. That's almost towards the end of the Mosquito Ridge Road.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep. And northern pygmy meow, basically you can hear those almost everywhere along the forest hill. Any, any roads over there, if you stay long enough, you can hear northern pygmy meow.
Okay, I did see that one over Sanborn Park, pygmy owl that was over there.
Yeah.
All right. Any more questions?
Any other questions? Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, we can definitely thank you, Jerry, for for this wonderful presentation, and
No
thank you,
problem.
Ted, for
Yeah.
Ted
Yeah.
for joining us
Thank
as
you,
well
everybody.
from Taiwan. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So we actually take a summer break usually for the months of June, July, August, and we'll come back in September, with a very popular bring your own photos. So please keep an eye out for some emails that will come along later in the months, and we'll reconnect again. And
Okay.
I have some ideas for this group, and if people have ideas about speakers, please, I'm happy to entertain that. We definitely need good speakers. Ted, if you're willing to give a presentation about birds in Taiwan, I'd be happy to host you. Let us know.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Yeah.
Have a nice evening. Yeah. Bye.
Good night. Yeah. Good
Thank
night.
you. Good
Thank
night,
you.
everyone.
Everyone. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Mhm.